Hey guys, what's going on? So today I'm going to be going over some Xbox One and PlayStation 4 news stories. So I'm going to be going over some two surveys whether the console shoppers are going for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and I'm going to be going over whether the consumers are more satisfied with their PlayStation 4 or their Xbox One. So let's jump right off. So the two different surveys I'm going to be going over are the Nielsen survey and the Parks Associates survey. So to start off with the Nielsen survey, it says that 30% of active gamers intend to buy a PlayStation 4 for sure, and 22% said the same about the Xbox One. So that's an 8% difference with the PlayStation 4 on top. Not bad. I mean, those aren't like the highest numbers, but for people who are just saying they're for sure going to buy it, that isn't too bad. Moving on to the Parks Associates survey, it says that 36% of console shoppers favor the PlayStation 4, while 27% are leaning towards the Xbox One. So that's a 9% survey, with again having the PlayStation 4 on top again. So these kind of surveys aren't the most accurate things in the world, but there is definitely some truth to them. You know, there might be some fanboy clicking PlayStation 4, Xbox One to make it look better. That can happen with these different surveys, but that just goes to show which one has more fanboys. No, um, still there is truth to them, but there is also many lies on them as well. So moving over to who's more satisfied with their console and that. So um, overall, 39% of the PlayStation 4 owners gave the device a perfect 10 out of 10 rating, while 33% of the Xbox One owners rated it a 10 out of 10 as well. So both in that area are doing good with the PlayStation 4 yet again on top. On the low side of things, on the lower ratings, the consoles both managed to stay out of the 1 out of 10 and 2 out of 10 area, so nothing there. But the Xbox One had a 2% rating, or there was 2% of the users rating it at a 3 out of 10, while the PlayStation 4 managed to completely avoid that rating altogether. So, overall, only 7% of the PlayStation 4 users gave the console a rating of 6 out of 10. So the lowest rating for the PlayStation 4 is 6 out of 10, while the lowest for the Xbox One is 3 out of 10. So 17% of Xbox One users gave the console somewhere between a 4 out of 10 and a 6 out of 10 rating. So is that is not good at all. That is low, and Microsoft, that they shouldn't be proud of that. Now, with 39% and 33% giving it a 10 out of 10, both consoles are doing good in that area, but the Xbox One is definitely scoring much lower than the PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 4 users have been more satisfied with their console and haven't had too many issues. And personally, I don't have either console, but also personally, I've seen videos where people have had issues with their Xbox One, like Review Tech USA. He had his Xbox One, and I don't remember what happened with it. He was having some sort of issue with it, so he took it back. And on his second one, again, his second one had it kept turning off. That's what it would do. He'd turn it on and then randomly just shut off. Had these noise issues. It was really bad. So he went and got rid of that. He took it back, got his money back, and bought a second PlayStation 4. So I don't know. That's just him. I agree. I like PlayStation 4 more. And looking at the Xbox 360 with the red ring of death, I'm not surprised that the Xbox One has these kind of issues with it. But hopefully Microsoft can iron those out later on, you know, hopefully soon. Um, but the PlayStation 4 is definitely doing a better job, or Sony, I should say, is doing a better job at having stability and consistency in the systems, and really just they had all the problems with them, most of them anyway, ironed out before they sold it, and that is where Microsoft, and it's not just Xbox where they do this, but they try to jump out really quick, release it too fast, and they just don't, you know, they don't fix any problems, and they do this with Windows as well, where they release it, there's not a whole lot of beta testing or anything, they just kind of throw it out there and here you go. Like Windows 8 was full of problems. Windows Vista never got fixed. I mean, I like Windows, but Microsoft, they need to really get it in shape because they're having issues. They release things too quick, and that isn't good. And you can see with the Xbox One having as many issues as it does have, that that is something they do, and that is not that's not a good idea. Where Sony, on the other hand, they test it more and they try to make their systems great and working right out of the box, and that's what Microsoft should be doing, but they're not. Unfortunately, Microsoft isn't doing that, and they need to. So maybe later on they can get these issues all fixed and ironed out, like I said, and hopefully we'll see a little bit better reviews on the Xbox One. And yeah, so that's about it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.